Yo, what's up, guys? Me, Eddie again. Welcome back to another movie review. We're back at it again. This time we'll be reviewing the new Mortal Kombat movie. Yes, I'll be reviewing the no. I'm sorry, I'll be reviewing the new Mortal Kombat movie. So yeah, what the fuck was that? The hell? So yeah, so I just got back from my local AMC theater. Got done watching Mortal Kombat. So yeah, I'm a big Mortal Kombat fan, actually. You know. I never grew up playing Mortal Kombat, but I do play their games and I'm a huge fan. So, yeah. Now, what I think of the new Mortal Kombat movie? Not bad. You know, it's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. You know, I mean, it's not a bad reboot really. Like I remember watching the 1995 movie by Paul W S Anderson. That's his name. Yeah, it's not the original movie wasn't bad, neither good, but it was decent. It was decent for the time. I actually enjoyed the first movie, the original movie from 1995, but the sequel to that, Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Let's not talk about that. I definitely don't want to talk about that. So yeah. So yeah. Today I'll be reviewing the new Mortal Kombat movie. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say it. So yeah, I'm gonna be starting. There'll be spoilers alert. So watch out. If you don't want to see the video, then if you want to, just go watch the movie. Don't watch this video until you watch the movie. So yeah, I'm gonna start from the beginning to the end. So yeah. Let's start off with the first scene. Everything takes place in Japan. Okay. You know, I'm not a big fan of the I like the opening. We got Hanzo. Basically, we already know who he is, Hanzo, and he's out with his family. In like he's just walking around. And his family, they were like he has children. Yes, we all know that he has a baby, and her wife. I actually never knew he had a wife. Actually, I actually never knew that Hanzo had never had a wife, and she asked her to get 2 buckets of water to get refilled 2 buckets of water. Not a bad opening. I expect a little bit more than that. And her family went inside the little house or cabin. I don't even know what the hell it's called. It's in Japan, so yeah. Out of nowhere, like seriously, out of nowhere, like I see fucking some guy getting thrown to the wall or the door, blood splattered, and I didn't know who the hell was like who the hell was that, and out of nowhere, he opened the door, and what it was is a guy named B. This is a Chinese name. It's in Chinese. Behind. Sorry, I don't know. I can't pronounce it. Behong. Yeah, Behong. What the fuck I'm saying? Behong. I'm just yeah. That's pretty much his name, Behong, and basically he is Sub-Zero. Yes. Yeah, you heard me. Behong, aka Behang, or god damn it. Fuck, I kind of forgot. Behong, aka Sub-Zero. So yeah, pretty much Sub-Zero pretty much kills Hanzo's family. With I think pretty much he we'll get to that. Hold on, we'll get to that in a minute. And back over there, Hanzo heard her scream. He heard a scream, and when he went to go check it out, he found that her family is dead. frozen dead. So yeah, dead in cold blood. And right behind him was his arch nemesis, Bihang, aka Sub-Zero. And wait. Well, sorry, I just skipped a little bit. You know, and then what we saw our first fight sequence, and it was pretty good. You know, not bad. I mean, it was a little weird. Like there's some effects that I'm definitely not a fan of. Like most of the effects in this movies are it's pretty trash. So yeah, I mean, you know, he murders the shit out of those soldiers. Like seriously, and it's pretty good. And he went and pick up his little I don't even know what the hell is it called. Spear. Yeah, it's called a spear. Spear was it? I don't even know. I don't understand these weapons. Yeah, it's a spear and his dart, and he picks up the rope and that's how he made up his own. That's where he gets his weapon from. His iconic, rope dart. Yes, I don't know. This is supposed to be an origin story, I guess. And he murders the shit out of those soldiers with his iconic rope dart. And out of nowhere, Sub-Zero, aka Bihang, comes out of nowhere, you know. And we saw our second fight sequence between Hanzo and B, or Bihang. So, you know, at the end of the fight, Hanzo gets defeated. And out of nowhere, Bihang left Hanzo behind, you know, left him dead right there. And out of nowhere, like the dart is in Hanzo's heart, like really right here. Well, the heart is right here, but it's really right here. You get stabbed to death, and he heard the baby crying again. Like seriously, he was still dead. He heard the baby crying. He woke up, tried to take a few steps and everything, and he's dead. He passed out and he's dead. And that's the scene where he became Scorpion. Yes, we all know that. And yeah, now you may be asking whatever happened to the baby. I don't know where I see lightning. I already know who the hell that is. It's Raiden. Raiden comes down to the earth and comes down to the ground, and goes and finds the baby inside the little cabin, and picks up the baby and takes it with him. You know, I don't even really know what the hell that baby was, actually. And Hanzo's child, I guess. Was it a girl or a dude? I don't remember. Yeah. And the scene shifts to, like, it's a weird, like, title sequence. It's a weird title sequence. Raiden teleports with the baby and the title card comes up. It's kind of weird. It's really weird. Like, seriously. And I don't know why can the screen can go black and shows the title. I don't know why can do that. Just I don't know. The title card just looks like the title sequence just looks pretty strange. Like, seriously. And the whole movie shifts to Chicago. Yeah, in a boxing place, yeah. And pretty much we shift to a character named Cole, which I've never heard of him. I don't know if he's appeared in the other games. I just don't know. I never heard of him. Of course, we never heard of him because we just know about him in this movie. And you know, he's a kickboxer. I'm sorry, he's an MMA fighter. And there was a match and everything, and he was getting his ass beaten, and he lost the fight. I mean, his opponent was beating the fuck out of him. Like, seriously. The fight scene looks all right. You know, the boxing scene, the MMA scene was all right, I guess. You know, there's blood splattering everywhere, which it's nothing like, and it's not really like much in the UFC. So yeah, now we shift back to I don't remember what the fuck just happened. Like it was so many scenes jumped one thing to another. Oh shit. Jumped like one scene to another, scene to another. It's just crazy shit like going on at the same time. Then like so many shit that's going on that I completely forgot what happened. And we shift to the shower with Cole taking a shower after the fight and after his loss. And he went back to the locker room, saw his opponent, and his opponent. I'm sorry. He congratulate his opponent for beating him. Well, for beating him, yeah. So basically, yeah, and then he finds his friends, and basically he lives with his friends, I guess, if you can say that. And we shift to another scene. We to like some sort of bakery. I don't know, some restaurant. And her friend was sitting outside, and Cole and her other friend was inside the restaurant, and they started seeing snow and everything. Start seeing snowflakes and all that shit. And I don't know what the hell's even going on. Like one of them starts saying, "Wait, why is it snowing? It's July." And so I realized something was not right. And out of nowhere, Sub-Zero comes out of nowhere. Like he only murdered like a few people, and that's like with his snow and his deadly. Well, sorry, not his snow, his ice. And the whole entire the three characters jump into a van, and well, no, I'm sorry. They jumped into a van with their friend. They had a friend of the name of Jax, and they were finding a place to hide. They were trying to run away from Sub-Zero, and it was like the chase scene was. I don't know. There's nothing to say about the chase scene. I mean, I have nothing to say. Then they stop. Then Sub-Zero found them, and they now Jax has to do this on his own. He told him to go, and he'll do this on his own. And that was kind of a big mistake. Well, not a big mistake, really, but he was fighting for his friends. And he came into a warehouse and finds Sub-Zero. And out of nowhere, we saw our third fight sequence with Sub-Zero and Jax. And the fight sequence was a little strange. Like, it was alright. It was alright, and it was shot in the dark mostly, but not really. And basically, Sub-Zero kicks his ass, tears his arms apart, like freezes his arms, tear it off. Like, it was just brutal. And yeah. And I also forgot about the gore factor. The gore in this film, it's pretty over the top. Like not extremely over the top, but it's over the top. Like this is what I want in a Mortal Kombat film, seriously. So yeah, I also don't forget about the gore. Don't forget about that. And basically Jax gets defeated. Sub-Zero was on the hunt. Basically he's hunting for people with the dragon symbol on their bodies. Yeah, he hunts whatever who has that symbol on them. So yeah, basically our main character Cole has the symbol on him. And basically Cole went to find, like, Jax told him that he has a friend, and when they went, and Cole went to look for his friend, and it's in a junkyard, in a little RV. Or was it a cabin? No, it's a cabin. And out of nowhere, fucking Sonya Blade fucking body slams him. I don't know, not body slam him. No, I don't understand the moves. I don't really understand many of the moves, really. I care about the fights, not the moves. Like, seriously. And that's where they both met, Sonya and Cole. and Sonya brought Cole inside her cabin, and we found our character. There's another guy in there that she's kept in there, which basically, wait, hold on, we'll get to that. She found her. She takes. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry, I was just losing my mind right now because about this film, and yeah, this is the part where we met Kano, basically Kano, the star of the show, the guy who steals the show, Kano. Man, Kano, man, that guy is probably the biggest trash talker. No, the biggest loudmouth in the whole entire film. He literally steals this fucking show. Seriously, I fucking love Kano, man. Like he's like he just wants to shut the fuck up for once, man. Even Sonya Blade has to tell him to shut the fuck up. Like he's a bit annoying actually. He's a sort of he's annoying, but a little bit of over the top character. So yeah, that's where we met Kano. Like Cole questioned him about his accent, and of course Kano's Australian, and he thought Kano's was speaking a Russian accent, and Kano's looking at him and like, "What the fuck? Do I speak Russian? Do I speak Russian?" Like, Jesus Christ! Oh my God! There's so many embarrassing scenes in this film. Well, not embarrassing. That's so many. There's some embarrassing scenes in this film, and out of nowhere they were getting hunted, and out of nowhere, I don't even know what the hell it was. I see what looked like a hole in the cabin, a big giant hole, and there's acid on the roof, and I was thinking to myself, wait, who spits acid? And I already know who it is. And whoever was hunting them was invisible and they can't see him. And I realized who it is. Reptile. Yes, Reptile. And basically, I don't even know if it's Reptile because I mean he's a lizard. He looks like when the thing revealed his skin like it starts to mimic his own skin, like transform back to his own skin, and now he's visible, and he looks nothing like Reptile. I don't even know if it's Reptile or not. I don't think so. Like he looks like the lizard. Like he looks like the lizard from Spider-Man. Basically, I don't know. And Kano completely annihilates that thing. Fucking rips his fucking heart out, and that's fucking beautiful. That's just fucking beautiful. Like that was pretty fucking cool. And Kano Kano is such a he's pretty greedy. Like all he cares about is himself, pretty much. And basically Kano was about to lead them behind. And Sonya want to make a deal if you want to join with them. Like he wants to deal with Jack. I'm sorry, he wants to deal with Kano if they had to. Like I don't know, like to join him and Cole, and they had to make a bet. like Sonya bet, like he'll bet $3 million for Kano to join her and Cole on the adventure. So he said, and guess what? Kano accepted. And they went to find this temple. And they jumped from a plane. I don't even know. And when they went to this desert, it looks like a desert, but I don't really know what it was. It was some desert-like place. And when they were about to make it to the temple, they found somebody, and what was that person was Liu Kang. Yes, Liu Kang. I really wanted Liu Kang to be the main character, but no. I guess not. He's one of the main characters, but he's not the main character. The main character. The main character is mostly Cole, and yeah. Basically, they went off to find. They went to basically Liu Kang took the rest to the temple, and there we find some other characters, including Raiden, as we've seen before, and Luke. I'm sorry, Kung Lao, his cousin Kung Lao. Yes, Liu Kang introduced his cousin Kung Lao to them, and the rest, everything out of nowhere. Shang Tsung, the main villain, Shang Tsung, comes out of nowhere, out of a portal, and threatens them, or like pretty much they wanna fight, and they wanna fight, and we saw some of the other villains, like including like Melina and Cabal, and basically. Now there's a fight. There's like a fight up ahead there's a fight coming between the two sides. And basically now our main characters, our main protagonist has to train to fight. Now they had to become warriors. Earthrealm warriors. And now like it's kind of ridiculous, like like Cole's fighting skills, like the part where they train Cole, and Cole wasn't like he's not a bad fighter, but he's not as well trained. He's like Raiden thinks he's not ready to be a warrior yet. So yeah, like this is the part where Kung Lao, I'm pretty sure it was Kung Lao. No. I'm sorry, Liu Kang. Liu Kang trains Kano, and Kano failed miserably. Like he doesn't do shit. Like really, he doesn't really do shit. He just gets his ass beat, and the gibberish, all that gibberish Kano spits out. It's just all that bullshit that Kano that just spits out. It's just too ridiculous. And this is the part where, like, where the protagonists are about to find they're about to discover their own powers, and this is to get to the part where they had a dinner, and everything. They all meet and eat in the table. And Kung Lao thinks Kung Lao starts talking shit about Kano, that Kano he fails and he doesn't do shit, including with Kung Lao. Kung Lao joins in with Liu Kang and starts talking shit about Kano, that he sucks and he's no warrior. Kano gets really fucking pissed, like. That was fucking funny. He starts to get really pissed, and so pissed that his fucking eye was starting to glow red, and he almost fucking killed Kung Lao, like bzzz, like lasers and shit, like a fucking laser come out his eye, bam. That's where he discovered his true power. That's the part where Kano actually discovered his true power. Of course, his laser eye. So yeah, he went all crazy and shit. Out of nowhere, late in the scene, out of nowhere, Cabal made a deal with Kano that said he'll give him he'll bet him more money to betray them. Like seriously, like Kano literally betrays his own gang over money. I don't get it. And that's the part where Kano betrays his own team. Basically, I mean, he's no hero pretty much. Obviously, he's no hero. He's always, most of the time, he's the villain. He's most of the time a villain in the games, of course. And so seriously, like, over money. And this is the part where Kano blows up the shield that protects the temple from any evil surrounding them. And out of nowhere, this is the part out of nowhere that basically Shang Tsung and the rest of the villains. There's also another one named Reiko. That's his name, Reiko. And some vampire lady. Some vampire lady with the wings. I forgot her name. She has a name. And most of them got their ass beat. Like, Cabal is pretty fast. Like, really fast. Like, very skilled, really fast. Kind of, he almost beats Liu Kang's ass. And this is before that part, Sonya found Jax still in the bed. Liu Kang found him. He actually found Jax dead. Like, he's already dead. And they're trying to repair him. Like, they're trying to heal him back. They're trying to heal him, heal his body, and trying to give him his arms. Basically, his trademark pretty much. Jax's trademark. His arms. His trademark. That's pretty much his trademark weapon. His metal arms. His robotic metal arms, basically. This is get to the scene. Like, his arms are still being repaired, and he looks freaking weird. Jax. He woke up, and he literally looks really, really ridiculous with those arms. Like, they were so like thin. Like, they were like bone, thin to like the bone and everything. That's how thin they are. They were like thin as a bone. And here's where we get to the scene between the good and evil, and Kung Lao, and this is the part where Kung Lao was going against the vampire lady. Out of nowhere, Kung Lao hops onto her, grabs his his hat, his blade, his buzzsaw hat thing. I don't really know what's it called. A saw. I'm gonna call it a saw. His saw hat, and throws it into the ground, and cuts her in half with his goddamn buzzsaw, his saw hat. Like, seriously, like, Kano even calls it a sombrero. Like, that's pretty funny. It's not called a sombrero. It's not called a sombrero, but it has a name. The hat has a name. I forgot what's it called. And she cuts her in half. Man, that was fucked up. And right after the heroes were gonna retreat, and Kung Lao, Shang Tsung grabs Kung Lao with him, and he took his own soul. Like, this is the part where he kills Kung Lao by taking his soul, Shang Tsung. And Liu Kang was too late to save him, and all the heroes just all of them teleport to a white world. I don't even know. It's a blank world. And this is the part where they were planning to go after and fight them off. And this is the part I forgot to tell you guys, that Cole was having these images in his mind about his ancestor Scorpion, aka Hanzo. And basically, yeah. Hanzo, was it? Yeah. And basically Cole makes plans for the villains. Well, before that scene, actually during the scene between the good and evil, our first scene between all the heroes and villains, like, Raiden sends Cole back to the Earth realm because he was not ready to be a fighter. He was not good enough to be a fighter, a warrior. And out of nowhere, Goro out of nowhere in a portal. Now, I was kind of disappointed because this is the only fight scene between Goro and some other fighter. And Cole, he was getting his ass beaten by Goro. Like, man, Goro, he doesn't look bad. I mean, the CGI was okay in this film. There's some parts in the CGI. There's some parts like some of the CGI in this film is pretty bad, but some of them are pretty decent. Like Goro doesn't look too bad, in my opinion. And basically, this is kind of weird. Cole starts like out of nowhere. He finally discovers his own power and armor. Like I don't even know what the hell it is. Like it's supposed to be like some sort of armor like suit like thing. It's only the body, like the upper chest part of his body, and just left behind his pants and everything. I don't know, some gold plated suit thing. It just looks really ridiculous. I don't like it. And he got his own weapons, basically a crowbar and I don't even know, a bar, basically a crowbar thing and another thing. I don't know. The weapons were kind of the weapons were pretty cool, but that's all I'd say. They're cool. It's just his suit, his suit, his gold plated upper chest armor just doesn't do for me. It just looks pretty fucking ridiculous. And there was the fight scene. There's the fight scene between Cole and Goro. Looks Doesn't look bad. It looks pretty cool. I actually do enjoy the fight between Goro and Cole. And I expected more of a death. I expected more of a death, more for a death between Goro and Cole. And Cole cuts his fucking hand off, one of his hand off, and stabs him right in the eye, and there he is, killed him. He kills Goro. I expected more for Goro. I mean, I was a little disappointed because I expected more scenes with Goro, more fight scenes with Goro, because he was one of the original villains of the whole entire movie, basically. And I'm sorry. What the hell am I saying? He was one of the original villains of the game, because like in the first game, he was one of the villains in the very first game, besides Shang Tsung. And I was a little disappointed. And this is the part where Cole discovers his own powers, basically, and got his own suit, I guess. And now let's get to the scene where Cole starts making plans and sends all our heroes to fight the villains on their own. Cole sends Sonya to fight off Kano, the traitor, the traitor. What else? Cole sends Jax to fight fucking God, I forgot that dude's name. I don't really care. I just don't care. Jaco, whatever his name is, Jaco. I don't give a shit. And basically, he sends Liu Kang and him. I'm sorry, what the fuck? Him and Liu Kang goes and find Melina and go fights off Melina and Cabal. And that scene with Sonya Blade and Kano, it was the best of it. I mean, she gets his own revenge, and I expected more of a death, more for the death. She fucking stabs Kano with the fucking, I don't even know what the hell she just grabbed. She stabs him right in the eye, and that's it. I expected a little bit more, but yeah. And this is the part where, this is probably the quickest one yet. Jax defeats Jaco, I guess. And it was pretty cool. It's literally on a fucking bridge type of thing. I expect Jax to kick him off the fucking the edge, and throw him into the pit of spikes. Yeah, I remember that. It didn't happen. I don't know. I expected that. No, he just fucking smashed his head and that's it. Okay. In Gore Faction, I'm okay with that. And the part we get into with Cabal and with Melina. Like, some of the characters in this film, I'm not a big fan of their redesigns. Like Melina, like it's like she just goes around the film maskless. Like she doesn't wear a mask or nothing. Like how in the game, she just stays maskless. With just she does not look scary to me really. And basically, Liu Kang defeats Cabal, kicks his ass. Like he throws him in a pit of whatever. Like I don't know what was it. It was like a quicksand type of thing. It was black, and fucking Liu Kang annihilates him with his fire dragon. Like he burns him alive, and that's it. And that's Cabal. That's Cabal right there. That's yeah. It's not bad. It's pretty cool. And there's the part where the between Melina and Cole, like it was fucking creepy. Like freaking Melina opens her mouth so wide that her fucking cheeks like his fucking starts reveals, like her mouth gets bigger and starts revealing more of her teeth. Like it was disgusting. and basically I don't even like she keeps teleporting, I guess, and out of nowhere Sonya fucking blues her fucking chest open and looks like Sonya Blade discovers her own powers. Basically these little arm wrist things, I guess. And yeah. And this is where we cut to the scene between Sub-Zero and Sub-Zero, like the where they cut to the scene where Cole's friends were at the house and they were trying to find protection and everything, and find places to hide and be safe. And out of nowhere, Sub-Zero captures them. He comes out of nowhere, like Sub-Zero captures them, and this is where part we get to the final fight of the film. The final fight was pretty epic. Epic. And where Cole found her friends. Thank God they're not killed. Thank God they're not dead. They're frozen, and they're trapped. They're frozen. So yeah, basically it's a fight between Cole and Sub-Zero. Like there's the part where Cole almost got defeated by Sub-Zero out of nowhere. A spear comes out of nowhere, stabs him right in the arm, Sub-Zero's arm. Out of nowhere, this is the part where it gets fucking awesome. Out of nowhere, get over here! It's fucking Scorpion, aka Hanzo. Well, I'm gonna call him Scorpion for the fuck of it. Scorpion yanked him in and get over here! Like it was fucking awesome. Like seriously, like man. And this is basically revenge, basically. And, all the hell, like, basically vengeance, pretty much. And he took off his mask, like, Scorpion, during the fight, Scorpion took off his mask and reveals himself to be Hanzo, reveals to Bihong, aka Sub-Zero, and reveal him that he's still alive. Well, not alive, but he's dead, but he came back from hell, pretty much. I guess hell, I guess. So that he's dead, but not really, I guess. And basically fucking Scorpion freaking beats his ass. They both beat each other's asses. Cole was trying to free her friends or family, I guess. Trying to free him from the frozen ice, I guess. And basically, out of nowhere, like Scorpion was almost about to get his ass beat, like he was about to get defeated out of nowhere. Like Cole was trying to, he just saved him, and basically he didn't like Scorpion doesn't want he doesn't want Cole's family, I guess, or friends to end up like the same thing as his family, basically his own family, basically. So he doesn't want that to happen to Cole's family. So yeah. Now both Cole and Scorpion finally come together and try to fight against and try to beat Sub-Zero, and it was pretty cool. Like basically, I don't remember what I just saw, but it was fucking badass. Like there was like this is the part where it's kind of get ridiculous. Like Sub-Zero starts taking off his armor and everything, and take off his mask and all that shit. And like looks like Sub-Zero's about to give up and everything, and out of nowhere, fucking Scorpion fucking annihilates him with his iconic fatality move. He takes off his mask, fucking breathes fire. Ah! I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry to do that. Breathes fucking fire in him, burns him, and burns the shit out of him, and there he goes. I expect him to fucking burn into ashes and some shit, but no, his body's still there, and Sub-Zero's body's still there, but don't worry, he's dead, and Sub-Zero is now dead. Scorpion and Cole finally now the part where they both met, and basically Scorpion now gives Cole his own bloodline, and basically Scorpion now disappears. Well, he's not dead. Not really. He's not really dead, but he disappears, and that's it. And then Cole frees his friends or family, or I don't even know, from the frozen, and from freezing, I guess, and basically now this is the part where all the heroes come back to each other again, and out of nowhere the villains come out of nowhere. Then Shang Tsung tells Raiden that the fight was not over yet, and the fight will not be over yet. Basically, pretty much that's what he said, and we will meet again. This time the gang now has to find more fighters, find more heroes, basically, and this is the part where it gets pretty awesome. And by the end of the movie, now this is the part where it gets really cool, and this is the part where we know that we might get a sequel to this film. We pretty much will probably get a sequel to this film, pretty much. Basically, he tells his a buddy of his that he's going to Hollywood, and you know what I'm talking about. He walks away, and basically, yeah, and they shift to a poster. Would look like a poster to I don't even know, a movie or a fight poster or something. And what it says on his poster, what it says on the poster, basically screams his name. Yes, Johnny Cage. Johnny fucking Cage. Yes, my friends. Cole is gonna find Johnny Cage, and basically, that's where we know that a sequel is probably gonna be made. So yeah, and that's the end of the film. One of the biggest problems about these characters, like one of the problems I do not like about these characters is the designs on these characters. Not the acting. The acting, most of the characters' acting is pretty shallow. Most of them are, so like one of them is like some of them are pretty bad, and some of them pretty shallow. Some of them are pretty. They're all right, they're good. Like I do enjoy the acting. The acting was all right. Like it's not bad, but it's not great. Like it's not the greatest. Sorry, but some of the designs on these characters I'm not the biggest fan of. Like Scorpion, for example, I expect more yellow to the character. Usually he's always black and yellow and everything, and he has more gold into his own suit, and his own eyes. The it's mostly, I'm disappointed with his eyes. Like, he has pupils. What the hell? What the fuck was that? Oh, okay. Sorry about that. He has pupils on his eyes. He never has pupils. Well, in other versions, like his own, like when he's alive, like his undead version, his Earthrealm version. His when he was called Hanzo, when he was Hanzo, he does have pupils, but when he's Scorpion, he does not. He never has pupils. Never. Like, not even in the games. Like, I'm a little bit disappointed with that. Yeah. He's always like blank white eyes. Like, the characters, his eyes are always blank white. It's like, seriously, I'm a little bit disappointed with that part. Sub-Zero, his suit looks a little bit, it looks pretty meh. It looks cool, but I expect more colors to the suit. Well, I'm not expecting more colors. I'm just expecting more blue. Like, it's mostly silver. It's that grayish bluish, that grayish bluish color to the character. I don't know. Like, seriously, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what's up with that. Like, I would expect more blue to the character. I don't know. Like Melina, like, I would expect more. I would expect Sonya Blade to be in this, but Melina, she does not wear a mask. Like, I don't know if this movie's supposed to be an origin sort of movie, but I don't know. But she's not. She stays maskless the whole entire movie. Like, in the games, most of the time in the games, she's always wearing a mask to cover his own mouth, which to cover his own. We all know. So, I don't know. I definitely didn't really like Melina. I don't like her. In the movie, I did not like her. Absolutely not. Reptile, in the beginning part where I saw Reptile, like, Reptile, like, I don't even know if that's Reptile or not, but he looks pretty basic. Like, if that was Reptile, he looks pretty basic. He looks pretty random. Like if it was Reptile, he could have wear like a suit or something, like a uniform, I don't know. But yeah. The worst, probably the character with the worst suit. I'm not kidding. Like, when I first, it's Cole. Yeah, the scene where he discovers his own powers. Yeah, we all know that. The powers gave him his suit, this weird, of course, his gold. Yes, yeah, I know, his gold suit, his gold armor, sort of cat suit like thing. I don't even know. It just looks freaking weird. Like, I honestly do not like it. It just looks so freaking ridiculous. Even with the black pants and everything, it just doesn't blend in. It definitely doesn't blend in. I just hated it. Yeah, not a big fan. So yeah, that's all. That's all. That's my negative thoughts on some of the characters, on some of the designs of the characters. So yeah, basically Johnny Cage will be in the sequel, pretty much. I hope there's a sequel. I hope. So yeah, that's the end of the film. Wow. I don't know. I mean, this film. Now let's get to my thoughts about this film. Not bad. It's not great. It's definitely not a masterpiece. It's 100% no masterpiece, nor great. I mean, it was solid. It was a pretty solid film. I do enjoy the film. There's some scenes in this film that looks like this where the CGI looks really bad. Like some of the effects were all right, and some of them were pretty bad. There's some characters that I do care for. Like I was a little bit disappointed with Scorpion because I expected more scenes with Scorpion. Honestly, like seriously, I expected more for Scorpion. But the ending was a pretty good ending, and we realized that this is the beginning of a series, of a trilogy, pretty much. I guess if there it will be, and not a bad start to a trilogy. Not a bad start. Honestly, not a bad start. A pretty solid, decent start to a trilogy. So yeah, this is the part where I'm going to give it a rating. It's not a bad film. Honestly, it's not a bad film. Again, I enjoyed it. It's not a great film. Honestly, it's not a great film, but it's pretty decent, solid. So I guess I'm gonna give it a 6.5 out of 10. It's not bad. It's not great, but I did enjoy it, and it's pretty decent, and it's pretty solid and decent. I give it a 65%, or basically a 6.5 out of 10. So yeah, that's my rating. Do I recommend you guys watching it? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, hell yeah, I guess. Yeah, of course. I would honestly recommend watching it. I do recommend watching it, honestly. I definitely don't regret it, but I do had a lot of fun. Again, I had a lot of fun. One more time, I had a lot of fun. It's not a bad film, nor a great film. Well, not really a good film, but it's fairly decent and it's fairly solid. It's definitely solid and it's fairly decent. Not a bad start, but not a great start, but not a bad start. It's a solid start to a trilogy. So yeah, basically that's the end of the review. So that's the end of the video of my that's it for the review of my of that's the review that's my own review of my own thoughts and my own review and thoughts of the new Mortal Kombat movie. So basically, yeah. So I guess that's it for the video. Comment down below which other movie you want me to review next. So yeah. See you guys. Tippy tease.